Hello and welcome to a Tresmore presentation tonight. So we're Thursday, October 5th. My name is Vincent Lemieux, and tonight I'm going to give you the information about this incredible concept on two different parts. So the first part is going to be the cashback aspect of the concept. So a way to get up to 20% cashback on all our regular expenses. And the second part is going to be how we can make money by referring other members to this concept by word of mouth. So if you look here at the screen, the corporate structure behind Tresmore, we're talking about a company named Thanks Matrix, which is a company that owns around 12 different other companies in different industries. So for example, if you look at the bottom here, bottom left, it's TM Wellbeing, which is a health and wellness company that Thanks Matrix owns. There's also TM Pro Consulting, so it says it all. It's a consulting firm. Also TM POS. So Thanks Matrix have over 25,000 business customers in North America for the the machine that you can spend and swipe your credit or debit card in the machine. So they have over 25,000 customers in North America. There's also eSolution TG, Thanks Digit, which is a cryptocurrency company, and also TM University, Go Law K. So they're really well spread out, and they created Tresmore, which is the company I'm introducing to you tonight, to gather information about the consumer habits and to help all of their businesses to better target future and potential customers. So Tresmore has already over 200,000 members worldwide right now after a little bit more than 4 months of activity. So their offices, they're worldwide, and they're expanding as well. So one of the offices, the sales office, is in LA, Los Angeles in the United States. Also, they have a head branch office in New York in the United States. Also, their global, worldwide headquarters is in Georgia, and they also have an office in Asia, so in Seoul, Korea. So the part one is the cashback. Earn up to 20% cashback on your daily retail and service expenses without having to change your consuming habits. What's really nice about this is that we can still go and shop at all the places that we're used to go, put the gas in the car, do the groceries, buy clothes. We don't have to change our habits. Tresmore is willing to pay up to 20% cashback on our receipts that we receive when we do these expenses. So they want to build a database of habits in order for either help their own businesses better aim their future customers, and also to maybe sell that information to other businesses that maybe want to spy on the competition or something. So part one, the cashback, earn up to 20% on all our expenses. So choose up to 12 of your favorite stores. That's the maximum of stores we can choose from. Examples of eligible expenses are groceries, gasoline, restaurants, pharmacy, clothing stores, hardware stores, pet shop, also service businesses. We can also add in up to 12 stores. So for example, Petro-Canada, IGA, Costco, different stores like that. We can add up to 12 stores in the customer and member back office, and then we can submit the expenses in these up to 12 stores. So 4 easy steps to follow. The first step is spend and pay with the same card every month. So whether it's a debit or a credit card that we already own with our banks. So it's not a special card, it's not a special point card or something. It's really with the card that we already have and pay with every day. And when we do that, the business where we spend our money, they give us a receipt. And then that proves that we made the purchase, because on the receipt, we can see the last 4 digits of the card. So we cannot pay cash. It needs to be with a card, either debit or credit card, with our name on it. So then they can build the database according to our own habits. Then point number 2, register your expenses regularly throughout the month. So you can either do it every day or every time you do an expense, or you can do it every week at the same time, every month. You choose, as long as you Point number 3, as long as you submit your receipts before the end of the month, but the company allows up to the 3rd of the following month to submit for the month that just ended. For example, for the month of September, we had up to October 3rd to submit our expenses. And then point number 4, there's a certain waiting period. There's a 40-day validation period of time that the company needs to make sure that our receipts that we send to them are really receipts that are, clearly readable, and they can really input them in their database. And it's not like a picture of a plant or our cars or our kids or something. So they really want to pay up to 20% on the information that we provide to them that's clear and that's real, So receive up to 20% cashback on the 10th of the following month. So that's why there's a 40-day validation period. So there's a 30-day and then there's a 10-day window, and we get paid on the 10th of, for example, this month, for the month of September, it was October 10th. All right, so where does the money come from? So what we need to understand is that, let's say we take a Facebook as an example. Facebook is a multiple hundreds of billions of dollars company. The valuation is really multiple hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions of dollars valuation, because they own our our data. They own what we like, what we do, where we go, who are our friends, what we do as work, our age, our gender, all of that. And then they can sell that information to businesses so they can target us with things that we like, things that we want to see. So it's the same thing that's happening outside the web with Tresmore. So then they gather information about our consuming habits, mostly that we do offline. So we can't buy gasoline for our cars online. We can't buy a restaurant online unless it's delivery. But if we want to go at a restaurant, we need to do it and in the real world, So that's where Tresmore comes into play. They just gather all that small data, and then they build big data databases that they can either use for their own businesses or resell to advertisers. So how does it work? It's really simple. So we send the receipts to Tresmore, and then Tresmore analyzes the information from the receipt. They build the databases, and then they can consult advertisers. They can do a lot of things with that. They also build a network of affiliate that refer other members. I'm going to talk in a second in the second part of this presentation. Then Thanks Matrix needs this high value data either for their own multiple businesses, or they can also sell it to other businesses. But that has a high value, and it's worth a lot of money for businesses to own and to be able to know what's happening with these. With this data. And then Tresmore redistributes 20% cash back to its members. So it's as simple as that. It's a win-win situation. The member wins, Tresmore wins, Thanks Matrix wins, and the advertisers wins. Everybody wins in this situation. So examples of 20% cashbacks are on 3 different examples here. Expenses less than $650 per month. So before tax, at 20% cashback, that would be $130 per month or less. So for everybody that don't think that they spend that amount of money per month, maybe the membership is not a thing for you, but maybe you can like to refer people and make money, that I'm going to talk in a second. Maybe that's the thing that you like in Tresmore. The second example in the middle here, so expenses between $650 and $1,300 per month. So that's going to give a 20% cashback, $130 up to $260 per month. So that's the maximum possible cashback. So the maximum eligible expenses per month before tax is $1,300 per month. So the cashback the maximum would be $260. So the annual cashback maximum is $3,120 per year. So how to become a member? It's really simple. It's like Costco, but not like Costco. It's not a yearly membership. It's a monthly membership because they want to keep their members, in the system and submitting receipts month after month after month. So it's $130 per month, but the company is willing to give up, like I've just explained, up to $260 per month in cashback. So if you can, add up the, the differences here, it would be $130 per month of a surplus. That's the maximum that somebody can get as a regular member without having to refer or having to, put tremendous effort or whatever. It's really just to input the receipts that we, for the most part, throw in the garbage most of the time. Now we can get paid off of these receipts, and we can even pay the membership from the 20% cash back. When the ball gets rolling, we can, take the cash back to pay the membership. So then it becomes free every month. So 7 ways to get paid. So the first way is Global eWallet, iPayout. They have 4 different ways. That's a company, iPayout. It's a middleman that redistributes either the cashback or also the commissions. So the first way is bank transfers directly to your bank account. So whether it's a Quebec or Canadian or American bank account or even a worldwide bank account, we can upload our information in iPayout, and then we can request a withdrawal of the cashback or the commissions directly to our bank account. The point number 2, the point B, we can order a Thanks Matrix prepaid debit card. So it's a MasterCard that we can load money into, and then we can either go to the ATM and pull money out, or we can also make expenses with that card if we want. It's only $9.95 to order it, and then there's our name on it, and then we can spend it and show it to people. Point number C, with our own credit card that we already have, we can upload the information in the iPayout platform, and then they can load the money directly into our own credit card that we already own. And then point number D would be a check. For people that would like to have the good old checks, they can order it with iPayout. Second point is Payoneer. They announced it today. It's another really credible and huge company. It's a middleman as well, like iPayout, that gives multiple ways to pull the money out. They have a card as well. So they just want to give us more options in order to be able to have our money in our bank accounts and in our hands. So that's coming soon, but they announced it today. The third way is Bitcoin, so cryptocurrency for people on the webinar that are listening either live or the recording. If you know what it is, I'm pretty sure you're happy to know that we can get paid in Bitcoin. And for people that doesn't know what it is, cryptocurrencies and all that, I strongly suggest that you go and take a look and study that, because it's the future. And also point number 4, that's another type of cryptocurrency, Ethereum. The company is going to pay really soon in Ethereum as well. So to summarize the advantages here, it's one of the only ways in life to be able to transform our expenses into income. Tresmore is a world-class company and opportunity. It's all over the world, 20% cash back on almost all of our retail and services expenses. It's extremely simple, to get our cash back. So the steps are extremely simple. There's no monthly or annual contract, so you can cancel your membership at any time that you want. There's no obligation like every year or something like that. If you don't like to get 20% cash back on your expenses anymore, you can cancel your membership. But most of the time people like to get 20% cash back. As long as they submit the receipt, they're getting the cash back. And there's no need to change our buying habits. Okay, so what's really nice here is that we can go to the places that we are already used to go, but now we can get, we can transform these expenses into income. Part number 2, the referral bonus plan. So, get paid to share the Tresmore concept. We already share tons of things every day. We go see a great movie, we're going to share it with our friends. We go to a nice restaurant, we're going to talk about it. So we're doing, referral marketing every day without even knowing it, but we're not getting paid for most part. So here we can get paid to refer this concept after ourselves using it to make up to 20% cash back. So it's available worldwide as well, into any country, that when you make an expense or purchase, you have that receipt that proves that you made that expense. So it's available worldwide. So compensation plan explanation, the first rank is the rank of silver. So it's as simple as just helping 3 members get 20% cash back. So 3 members being enrolled. As soon as you have 3 personally referred, the company is going to give you $5 per day as long as the 3 members stay active, or you can refer more than 3. You can refer 4, 5, 6, 10, 50, 100 personal members if you want. You're going to get $5 per day, and your membership is going to be free indirectly, because $5 per day times 30 days, it's $150 per month. And the membership costs $130 per month. So you can even have a $20 surplus every month, as long as you keep the 3 members active. And also your cash back is going to be 100% in your pocket. The second rank is the rank of gold, which is really a main important rank to achieve in this company. As soon as you refer 12 members into 2 different teams, so 6 to the left and 6 to the right, it doesn't need to be personally referred. It can just, like, you can help people in your organization get their 3 as well. The company is going to bump your income to $20 per day and unlock the leadership bonus. I'm going to explain in a second. So $20 a day, it's times 30 days, it's $600 per month, which is, pretty good for a part-time gig. Most people at this level, 99% that reach the gold level, do this on a part-time basis. So imagine if you would add $600 to your income every month, would that help you out in your budget? And I'm pretty sure the answer is yes, unless you're a billionaire or something. But $600 per month, it can pay a part of your mortgage, it can pay your car, your gas, it can pay a lot of things. Then the platinum position, so we just need to go and dig further, help people out, help people reach the gold position, the silver position, bring in new members in the organization. And at that level, you need to have 36 members in 2 teams. So 18 to the left, 18 to the right. And again, it doesn't need to be personally from you. Your upline, somebody that referred you to this concept, can place members under you, and they're going to count in one of the 2 18s, one of the on the left or on the right. And at that level, it's going to be $30 per day. So that's $900 per month. So as you can see here at the top, that's the summary of what I just explained. Then there's 5 other positions here. We're going to go over it really quickly, but there's a diamond position. Already tens of people in our teams has reached that position, and platinum and gold and silver. So you need 80 members total, so 40 on each organization, and it's going to give you $50 per day. Double diamond, it's $100 per day, and it's 150 members. So that's $3,000 per month at $100 per day. That can change a lot. It can help a lot. So the triple diamond position, the next one is $150 a day. That's 300 members. Crown is $200 a day. That's 500 members, and Royal Crown is $300 a day, and that's 750 members. So that's going to give you $9,000 per month. So at that rank, obviously, it's not everybody's going to achieve that. Why? Because it's not everybody that subscribes to the gym that make the efforts in order to get the the beach body. So obviously you get paid for, you get out with what you put in. Okay, so you need to work hard and meet a lot of people, and at the end of the day, it's just a law of numbers. So the more people you meet, the bigger the chances that you reach the Royal Crown and above level. So there's the last 5 positions. So the Premier up to the Crown Premier. So $500 a day up to $3,000 US per day. So obviously that's an extreme minority of people is going to reach that. It's a little bit like professional sports players. There's a lot of people that play, for example, hockey, but there's a minority that go to the NHL. And what differentiates the amateurs from the professionals, it's just their work ethic, their talent, what they put in. So it's the same here. It's really like a gym to make income. The more you put in, the better your chances of making money off of the company, of the concept. So the leadership bonus that you reach when you are unlocked at the gold level, you get paid 5% commission on all the income that your personal referrals are going to make every day. So for example, you referred Steve, and Steve's making $100 a day. Well, you're going to make 5% of that. So you're going to make $5 a day out of Steve, because you helped him, you referred him. So the company wants to thank you to do that. So you can refer as many people as you want on the first line, and then with the people that they refer, you make 5% as well on their daily pays. And then on the third generation of referrals, you can make 5% as well. So there's a lot of people in our team that are making a couple $100 a month and even more than $1,000 per month out of this way to get paid, because they just want us to be always helping our teams. And it's just another way to get paid on top of the plan that I just explained. So if you want to have just the summary of what I just explained as the person that invited you to this concept presentation, there's a document, as you can see here on the screen, that just summarizes the whole thing that I just explained. Tresmore, it's a simple and rewarding concept. The first point here, it's 20% on every day, 20% cash back on everyday purchases. So, helping you get 20% more buying power. So what we need to understand is just it's a simple concept that's helping us to get 20% more buying power than we would have got if we were not in Tresmore. Point number 2, it's a simple and powerful referral program. It's simple because everybody can read the numbers that I just explained, and it's powerful because we can make up to $3,000 a day. So share and get paid, it just gives us more financial freedom. So if you have any questions, like I've said earlier, it's a win-win situation. It's really something that the person that invited you to this concept, they want you to succeed. They want you to make as much cash back as possible. It's a system that if you win, everybody wins. The company wins, everybody wins. So don't hesitate to contact the person who introduced you to this concept as soon as possible to ask your questions. And then I want to be the first person to congratulate you and to welcome you to Tresmore tonight. So it's been a pleasure. Have a great evening and talk soon. Bye-bye.